Alright, so we're finally shaving up this high john. I'm going to get through as much as I can. We'll see. I've got my own knife. Not really a kitchen fan. I'm more of a... This is my skin do. It's not really a ceremonial knife, but you know, when it's traditional carry. And I do carry this in my stocking when I'm wearing my kilts. I don't know how shaved this needs to be. Ooh, this'll... Uh-oh. This might be a little spicy. We might have to get out the kitchen knife. It's not as sharp, so it leaves more chunks. Whoops. Let's see. Get strategic. All my testing has left this so smooth. This thing's a file. Forget knives, we've got a file. It's going everywhere, that's alright. Oh, there we are. Oh, I've cut a big old chunk. It's gonna... I think it's working, actually. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a good one. I think I've just sent... Yes, I did. So we're just clearing up what we got. Getting it going. I have. It's right there. Stuff's weird. It's not really wood. It's not like... It's not like really much of anything I've ever really cut up. Other than maybe rotted wood. But it's for certain not. You can... Weird. Well, what do I know? I'm the witch. I'm no witch's apprentice. I'm just the one suckered in to help the witch. Every time. Ooh, that one went right here. I suppose, though, by absorption, one becomes... Look at this stuff, man. I think I'm getting it. I think... Oops. Sorry. I'll be making terrible noises on everyone.
As long as you're okay.
Well, I'm okay. It's the boss lady in the back over there. She's keeping an eye on me while I'm doing... I initially didn't want to do this because I'm an accident-prone sort of goober. I'm like Mickey Mouse in Fantasia, man. So here's the one where I lost the fence post. That's the one I didn't want to show you guys for a while because put my hand over the kettle, or my arm over the kettle. Yeah, I'm a dummy. And so I was kind of scared. I, for some reason, thought she was talking about like X-Acto knives or something really scary, but I'm not too worried about my own knives. I know how they go. I'm pretty confident in most of them. Oh my. This stuff's a pain in the butt to shave. There's a lot of it. Here we go. But we're going. I kind of like that. I'm going to keep going over there. Making a little mess, but clean it up at the end. That's a nice knife. This is my skin de. It means black knife. It's a traditional, oops, Scottish Gaelic knife, and I'm of that descent, and I do like a kilt. It's a nice breeze. Always fun to have. Come on. You stick this down in your they call it a hose. It's a stocking. It's a sock. It's a very long woolen sock. My goodness gracious. I'm gonna have to left-hand this for a little bit. Again, this is just a stock video. We're making stuff. Oh. It's just like just enough to be hard. Nah. We're Dexter. We ain't gonna get sinister with this. Hurt ourselves, and that'd be sad and bad. And that's good enough. This is finer shaved than what was in there before, so.
I think I chopped the previous stuff.
Chopped it.
Yeah.
Well,
Cut
this
large
is.
chunks off the root and then chopped it.
Yeah, well. We're using a fancy sharp knife on this one. Oh man. You know what? It's time to change it. It's so smooth. And of course, never cut towards yourself. You know, always cut away and make sure no one's in your space. You may be able to hear the boss lady giving advice and tips and tricks and similar from the background, but she is plenty far away. We do take safety fairly seriously here. I try. I just sometimes am no good. Can't believe the cat got me on a second.
Don't cut towards yourself. Don't upset the cats too much, and always wear gloves when you're plucking cactus thorns.
Who plucks cactus thorns? Leave cactus alone. That prickly
Met
pear.
that cactus.
That prickly pear's of mean old pants.
Yep. That's why you always wear gloves.
Technically, it's not cactus, anyways.
Technically, it classifies enough as an American cactus.
No, it's an American prickly pear,
Well, yeah.
and it bloomed under the worst conditions.
And we're fruit, but the squirrels ate 'em.
Brave squirrels, man. I am making a mess of your table.
The cutting board's there if you want it, but that is fresh clean.
Oh, the cutting board's not going to be big enough to save it. You need like a bucket to save this business. Oops, sorry guys. This is very triumphant. It's a nice one. That one fly? Did it? It did. People are watching this in slow motion saying, "You're a loser, you're cutting everywhere, you don't know what you're doing." Which is true. Well, that's not true. I know what I'm doing. I'm cutting this high jump. All the edges have gotten so smooth. I should get the cutting board out and do them. Does that thing go through the, like, that way?
I mean, it's still technically wood because it's a root.
Right, but if I used that one flying, if I used your gooby knife instead of shaving, do you think it'd?
It might go through.
Kind of nice I've gotten that though. Look.
Yeah.
I just need to find angles.
Pretty much. You can start on the back. The back's gonna be rough. The like darker portion.
Well, I have. I've gotten like all the edges. It's just, this is a pain in the plums, man.
Why do you think?
Why do you think you've been trying to make me
Yeah.
get to do it? Hey, bro, you want to do the high John?
A lot done though.
I have. I'm making a very serious mess.
I think you have more done than we have left.
I do, actually. Yeah. Oh well.
So yeah, you're good.
We'll
That'll
get
last
some
for
more.
another 6 months.
Oops. That one went. Oh, here we go. Oh, what I'm not doing is whittling.
That's
I
why
haven't
asked
been
you if
whittling
you were
this
good at
entire
whittling.
time. I'm such a ding dong. I've been slicing. I'm so.
I'm gonna come in here underneath you. There you go.
I am God's silliest goose. All right, get out of my cutting
Yep,
circle.
I'm leaving. I just want to make sure it didn't go in your water.
Eh,
It didn't.
a little high John in the waters. Probably not poisonous. You know what? We have a book.
It's. I don't think the root is poisonous.
High John the Conqueror, pronounced conquer. High John the Conqueror is a bulbous brown root used to enjoy commanding power, gain personal mastery, and strengthen nature. A person possessing High John, that's one of them, will never be long without money or a lover, or will be extremely lucky in games of chance and business.
Gamblers used to keep them in their pockets.
Hand, pocket. I could use this. Yeah, right.
Honestly, it's cheaper to get them this way.
What, steal them from your boss lady?
Well, yeah, that definitely.
That's the cheapest way to get it. Can't believe I wasn't whittling this entire time like a ding dong. Let's see if I can. I'm hesitant to cut here. Nah, that's doing all right. I can't believe. Been too long since I've had brain. You know, you
What
just
are brains?
brains. They're the things you're supposed to use for thinking, and just when you're doing this kind of nonsense. Oh, it's a nice size. Yeah. The old brain cells. It's just gonna go everywhere like that. I don't want to do it like that. Yeah. Gonna be a hectic. Come here, you. Gonna be a hectic one. The editing is going to be long, and I'm gonna have to be involved in it, and it's annoying. There's all sorts of questions.
It does take about 3 times as long as the video is. And that's
3?
Not saving it, downloading it, uploading it.
And then there's questions. She asks me about things. Are you sure about this line? Are you sure about that line? No, I'm not sure about anything. But I said it. And since I'm the kind of guy that said it, I'm going to back it in. I don't know, flying. Never say anything you're not willing to back in. There's some life advice for you today. If you don't mean it, don't say it. Like, bad gas travels fast. That's for serious. You say something bad about someone, they're going to hear about it like stupid fast. Always happens.
They'll have heard it before it leaves your lips.
Right? You just don't say nothing you don't mean. Like, keep it inside your lips. Whoops, I'm flying. That's a nice big piece, too.
We'll find it. The station, I cleaned it, so there's no, like, hangers on of other.
Oh, no, there's nothing. This is a fresh station. This has basically not been used. Have you ground? Has anything ground up here?
Okay, well, things are probably going to be out of order, but
I guess.
chronologically from when this video is filmed, no.
I was gonna say.
No, actually, I take that back. I burnt a candle.
Well, okay, candles have been. I guess the candles have been burned, but they didn't.
There were herbs in it, but I did wipe the station down afterwards because.
Okay, but it's not.
I got overzealous.
It's not the mess I'm making. That's for certain.
No, probably not.
No. Yeah, I can guarantee you. I don't even want you to come over here. I'm gonna like run away before you come over here and look. I keep shaving on that side because this side has got the grain. Lively. This is a lot more of a bother than I thought it was going to be. I knew it was going to be this much of a bother.
I appreciate any amount that you are willing to do, and I do not
I got it.
when you give up.
I'm not gonna get this whole thing because we're not gonna need it.
No.
Holy cow, I didn't realize.
That it flutes so much?
Yeah, it really shaves nice.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go back to. Oh, that's not bad. This way the people can get a little break from my normal obnoxious jokes. So what? Oops, dug too deep. It's alright.
No, you're okay. If this piece is too big, it's fine.
No, it wasn't too big. I just dug too deep for. Well, I'm bleeding, but I don't think
Uh-oh.
I've poked myself. Could you?
Oh, that's your cuticle.
Oh, man.
I think you've got it.
Shameless plug time. I do have it.
I'm gonna go get it for you.
It's on the where the elbow would sit. So I've hurt my darn self by pulling my cuticles apparently, and all this excessive. Oh man, they gonna get us for gore. I ain't even done nothing. Get a little salve in there. Yeah, it's November here. It snowed already, which is nonsense, really. But it is dry, and I have been picking with the tweezers. I shouldn't be. Don't play with your cuticles. Leave them alone. They get dry. I ain't been using my salve. I've been using it on my burn.
This looks way better.
That was a blister. That was a full-blown, like, second-degree blister. I was so certain it was going to be first degree. No. Don't play with steam. Don't play with steam. At all. I didn't play with it technically, but it got me. So, continuing on with cutting. Totally random. I just, like, looked down and there it were.
Split open your cuticle, man. It's the weather.
Yeah, it's the weather. So, you know what? We're just gonna put that hero in screen. Have two heroes here, me and them. Totally random.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens when I do most work.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm putting a lot of pressure on my finger here.
Yeah.
Bracing. Hello, John. Against. Whoops.
Also, that'd be such a weird place to have gotten yourself with a knife.
No, I couldn't have.
Like. I question what you were doing.
Especially once I went into whittling here, I'm totally just using my thumb and like everything's away from me.
Yeah.
I mean, I could, I guess, cut my like meat up here, my crab meat, muscles, finger, whatever it is. You know, I'm gonna look for another angle, but if you want to come and have a look at I've made this such a plum to do later because it's so smooth.
No, you'll be fine.
You're gonna need a
That
sharp.
looks really nice.
I'll be fine. You're gonna need a sharp knife.
Man, you got a lot done.
I mean, look at this knife.
Yeah.
I don't want to cut here because it kind of flies when you do it that way.
Yeah. Well, that's why I use the duller knife. I don't get those pieces because they're still on the board, so they're still good.
I mean, look at this. Bye. Felt that was going to happen. Should have backed out. And that's why I let go. There we go. Come on. Run on. I have a handhold. I have this nice little handhold, but I'm chopping the
So this is why I'm gonna have to get the
dull knife out. Yeah, cut in half. Get an axe. Let's get the axe.
Get the axe.
Get the hatchet. Probably the most useful thing. That poor thing's done.
That little hatchet.
Yeah, the one I got.
Yeah.
because Mom was like, we're going to do this little fireplace from now on. And then we just ended up going back to the old hole in the ground classic.
Well, if you're burning big stuff.
Yeah, you need
know,
the ground.
The trees lose branches.
When the trees lose all their branches.
When it's a windstorm for like a week.
Wind, snow, and rain all in 1 week. That was fun.
That was, I mean, it literally everything just fragile snapped in the road, crystallized pine needles.
Anyway. Here we go. Thank you for watching.